Hi Flamies! Hi guys! Welcome to a new reading of ours. This reading is called How Are You Communicating, or How Are You Connecting? In what way are you connecting with your divine counterpart, with your twin flame, with your soulmate, your higher soulmate, whatever you want to call it, okay? So you see 4 piles in front of you, and we have different keys here to determine the piles. I hope you can see the different keys. This is the pirate key, pile 1. This is the flower key, I will call that key, pile 2. This is the mermaid. Well, it's not a mermaid. Seahorse, isn't it called seahorse? Seahorse, pile 3, and then we have, I will call that circle. Looks like an O. The circle O, pile 4, okay? So choose your pile, whatever you feel drawn to. We will look into the energies. This is pre-shuffled. Yeah, so we will look into the energies. No, if I pre-shuffle the pile, it also means I have not seen the cards. You know, I pre-shuffle that before the reading, so it's it doesn't take so long time during the reading. You know, sometimes I do pre-shuffled piles. A lot of times, or most of the times, I shuffle in front of the camera so you can see that. If it's pre-shuffled, you can trust me. I have not looked at the cards, and I also not choose the cards. You know, I do it the same way as I would do on camera, just, you know, before I record it, okay? So, yeah, I hope everyone is all right. I hope you have fun on my channel. I'm very happy that we're growing beautifully. So I hope you also like the different layouts that I'm having for this time around. So yeah, let's go guys. Okay, I see you at the piles. So hello my pile 1, you chose the pirate key. when I looked at these keys, I mean I saw this key right away and I had to laugh, so I thought this had to be my pile 1. And then I shuffled the cards. Let's see how many death symbols are on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 might be a number that is important to you, my pile 1, okay. So this also reminds me of transformation. This reminds me of not a lot of communication, like verbal communication, like really talking to your twin flame, okay. So we're talking about how you communicate with your twin flame, and I definitely see you're not real communicating like, you know, like writing stuff like online, or, you know, like talking to your twin flame via, how do you say that? Like we normal people communicate, you know? So I see there's a no contact situation or something where, oh, let's say in 3D. I feel that in 3D it's almost impossible to communicate with your twin flame because there's no contact, or they don't know you. Could be a celebrity twin flame, could be, you know, anyone that you have not met yet that is in the future, or it's someone that is already on the other side, okay? I also want to cover that in my readings. So there's something here where you cannot communicate, or you are not communicating the normal way in 3D, okay? So let's look. First of all, I have this beautiful heart to distinguish your connection. And also with that comes this beautiful card. But before I want to put this away, because if I turn around this card, you see how you communicate with your twin flame. So I want to put this down. We will look at it in a minute, but I will show you first how you're communicating, okay? Because this is what you're seeing. And we will look at this. Okay, so we have clairvoyance. So you definitely, this is telepathy. This is the communication by clairvoyance. I will read the back side because there's something written how that functions, you know. But you see here how beautifully this is radiating. So you definitely communicate with your twin flame via your mind, Yeah, this is in the third eye, especially. We also have here, I mean, this is the third eye, or this is the crown chakra probably, because usually the crown chakra is purple. I mean, this is like, well, we could see it as purple, right? And this is then the third eye, and this is the heart chakra, and this is the solar plexus. And then we also have the base chakra, but we see the lotus here as base chakra. So meaning when I see that the base chakra is not really here, I see that there is a beautiful foundation already between you and your twin flame. I also, it seems like the ripple effect is coming from the solar plexus, but you see how you communicate with your twin flame via all these chakras. It's like your body is communicating, and you have all the information in your mind, basically. Yeah. So let's read what this clairvoyance is all about, and then we're going to look at the other cards. And it says, clairvoyance is the inner sense of seeing. It's when you receive images, pictures, symbol, words, and colors. It's not about seeing in the physical sense with your eyes. It's about using your inner eye, better known as the third eye. When a medium is using their ability of clairvoyance to work with spirit, the person who has passed will often send visual images to the medium's mind. An experienced medium received similar images will be able to interpret them from their own psychic database and often know immediately what they mean. So you know, they don't have to be on the other side. This is just what they're using here, you know, but in 5D, it's like you can also communicate with your twin flame when they are, you know, still here on Earth. You know, you still communicate like this. You get messages, you get symbols, you get images, and you have this, please remember, this cannot be interpreted by other people. I always say this because I also get a lot of images. And, you know, if other people try to interpret it, it's very hard because you have a special, almost like a sign language with your twin flame. Yeah. Something like only the two of you can understand. So it's something, when they communicate with you that way, it could also go via, you see things, you know, it's like you have this image in your mind and then you open up your, iPad, for example, or your textbook or whatever, and you see a picture, you know, you go to Instagram and you browse and you see a picture that immediately fits to your image that you got. And this is then the message, okay? But how you interpret this, that's only a way of you too. So you know then immediately what your twin flame means. Yeah, and I think this is the most beautiful communication because it's very hard for others to understand. Yeah, it's kind of like a secret language between you and your twin flame. And it says, a great way to train and sharpen your clairvoyant ability is to listen to guided meditation using visualization techniques that take you on beautiful journeys in your mind's eye. Spend time outside and notice everything around you, whether it's the deep blueness of the sky or the calming greenness of the grass and trees. So blue and green could be important colors. That's also the colors of the third eye and the heart chakra. Try to notice all the diverse cultures of people, places, and things you're exposed to every day. Many mediums want to see clairvoyantly into the spirit world. We believe it's important to start by looking at and noticing your surroundings right here in the physical world. The spirit world can use everything your eye records as visual prompts in the future. If you follow this advice, you will be training your eyes and your mind to notice and store more. This practice will greatly assist you in developing your clairvoyant strategy. This is also how tarot functions. You know, a lot of people think tarot or any divination method is only that you learn how to use the cards. But let me tell you, like every card has like 10 or more different meanings. So you don't know like when to use what meaning, right? And when you train tarot, like in real life, you learn that by drawing a daily card every day in the beginning. So you can see what this card meant when your day is gone. And you see, okay, for example, you know, the Seven of Swords, for example, is a card that means cheating or taking yourself out of a situation, you know, being guilty and running away, things like that. But if you have, for example, a situation in real life, let's say someone is stealing an idea of yours. This could also be the Seven of Swords. And when you experience this, then you know, okay, in my case, it could mean that someone is really stealing something from me. Yeah, and I'm saying this because I see here the that's I just used this example because I saw here this key. And this is how you learn to read tarot, because every time I tell you that readers read differently. Because I remember when I started my channel, many people were telling me, well, Purple, you read this and this card wrong because it means this and that. Yeah, but in my case, I'm talking here with the spirit guides, and every reader reads how they talk with spirit. So if this means that, and I have, like, let's say if there are 20 different meanings for every card, I know all the meanings, and you're drawn to one meaning of the card always, yeah? And in your own case, it's always one or two meanings that you experienced in life that is repeating, and spirit is using then this image to tell you, okay, this means that. Yeah, you understand? And that's how you talk with spirit. That's just a communication method, and you're learning this through everyday life. That's why reading tarot needs a lot of experience. Yeah, it's not like you can learn all the names and the different cards and then you can read tarot. This is not it. You have to practice it in reality. And yeah, but what I'm seeing here is that, yeah, you can especially talk like this with the other side, but you can also talk like this, of course, with your twin flame, via telepathy. This is also how telepathy functions. This is very beautiful. You get images, you get an idea. In my case, I don't see anything. I get thoughts in, like, or I don't know, I do actions and I never know why I do them, and then later on I see something and I'm saying, oh, okay, that's why I put the blue color, for example, here, or that's why I wanted to have this ocean theme or something like that. But when I do it, for example, when I decorate, I never know why I decorate like this. I thought it's I get the idea decorated as as a beach, because the beach means something for me. Yeah, and then you see, with time, you always see when something is progressing. Oh, okay, that's what my person meant. Oh, okay, that's what he wanted to tell me. So if you're talking to your twin flame, the first years when you do that, it's always that you see what your person meant when it's already done. It's not like a one-to-one conversation like you would do with a friend when you sit in 3D and you're talking to a friend and you can easily communicate with each other. Only after some years of practice you get the signs of spirit immediately. Yeah, it's how the more you closer you get to your twin flame, the more you communicate, like in real time. It's really crazy to see. Like, I started out and I communicated maybe a week in advance, so I was receiving signs, and it's spirit told me what it actually meant. Like a week later, I knew what my twin flame wanted to tell me in 5D, So that was like, I had to wait a week in order to know, a week or two. And now it's like almost, that was like in 2017. So now we're in like 2024. So this is like 6 years into the journey. And now we're like almost communicating one-to-one. It's very beautiful to see. It's actually really cool. The more it becomes real, the more you get closer, the crazier it gets, guys. The signs get so much crazy, like the crazy AF. But it's cool to see. You will, like, the longer you are on a journey, you will really love it. I love my twin flame journey. I'm crazy about it. I love it. So let's see. I don't think I read reversals. Yeah. The Ace of Pentacles. So I will put down the cards first. We have the Hangman. Yes, you see how this... And we have the Strength card. Wow, 2 major arcanas. And you see how they have both their eyes closed here? I want to start here. I feel that you send, like you communicate mainly about loving themes, like sending you strength back and forth. Like, that's the topics that your twin flame is providing you with, when you can expect communication the most. It's when they want to tell you they love you, because I see a couple here, you know, this is about future plans, this is about marriage, this is about, you know, when they're coming. Basically, the more you get closer to your twin flame, the more communication comes in. You can expect, pile 1, the closer you get with your twin flame, the more communication you can expect. It's like they also communicate with you through animals. Yeah, you could have a dog like me and they communicate through the dog or the cat. Okay, so you could have a pet that your twin flame uses. So please watch your animal, like your pet, what they're doing. This is important because sometimes spirit is using pets to communicate what they want to communicate. This is especially when your pet is coming and cuddling with you. That's when your twin flame wants to send you strength. Like when they see you struggling, or when they want to kiss you and they can't, you know, and your pet is here. You know, and your pet comes, and you know how pets are, like dogs, they just come and they stand in front of you and they want to cuddle and have like cuddles, you know. And this is like spirit or your twin flame saying, I love you, I'm here for you, I'm with you, you know, they want to send you strength. This is very beautiful to see. They communicate especially in situation when nothing is going on, where you are like the hanged man, where you want to have answers. Okay, so if you ask them for answers, you will get answers. And you see how this crow is holding the pentacle, and this is this Ace of Pentacles. So whenever you start something new, whenever you're on a new journey, whenever something new is coming, you will get immediately like crazy signs, you know, in 3D. This is communication in 3D. This is not about new thoughts or new love or new ideas. This is when something is coming into 3D. So it could be when your person is coming. It could be when you know, when your twin flame is doing something in 3D. Like when a new chapter for them begins, then you get crazy signs as well. Okay, so they're communicating especially when they miss you and they want to tell you, you know, I'm with you, don't worry, when they want to send you strength. And also when there are new starts in your journey. Yeah, when something new is starting, they want to send you basically strength and support. I see this twin flame here really, really loving you and supporting you, pile 1. They're like really behind you, and especially their higher self, you know, they're like really supporting you. And they give you real signs in 3D. Like you have it in your mind, but they will show you 3D signs, okay? Via animals, outside, nature signs, and also like real signs that you can grab. It's like you find money. I think also they communicate, if you find money, for example, they want to tell you things, okay? Because money is here an important factor. It means something that you find, maybe also, you know. It's like feathers that you find. This could also be like this Ace of Pentacles. Something that they send you, that when you're out in nature, maybe with your dog, you will find these things. And this is how they're communicating, okay? So let's see your card. Oh my gosh, see? Say what you mean. It's like your twin flame, you know, they have your back. They stand behind you. Look how he is fighting with her. Those are two fighters. Yeah, those are two fighters. They look gorgeous. Look how beautiful. Your twin flame could be Asian, because we have an Asian theme here, and this is only, I think, for this topic. I don't know if I have more Asian topics, but yeah, this is so gorgeous. They also watch you. Your twin flame is watching you. Could be, especially their higher self is always watching you. You can be sure about this, because they're sending you support. They're like always with you. I'm also feeling that this twin flame is following you, like they're always having your back. Whatever you're doing, pile 1, your twin flame is with you. Aren't those portals also important? Like in Japan, they mean something. Like, I don't know what they mean. Is it in South Korea or is it in Japan where these portals mean something? If anyone knows that of you, please write it in the comments, because I forgot. I read something about this, that these portals meant something, or that they're very ancient. So I really feel that your connection is very, very ancient. You know, you have incarnated a lot of times. The 18 is also the moon card. So this could be that especially your twin flame is communicating with you at night when you are alone and no other people are around. Yeah, it's like when you have this intimacy of you being alone. Yeah, or you and your dog or your cat is only in the room. Then they, you know, it's like I don't think you get signs when there are a lot of people around. They send you signs mostly when you are alone. And they're always with you and they fight for you. This twin flame is like really fighting for you. This is gorgeous. They're like really fighting. Look at this. Say what you mean. This is about speaking the truth also. Yeah. If you were asking if your twin flame is speaking the truth, yes, they are. Like everything is the truth. This is especially important because sometimes I feel you're confused by the signs. Yeah, maybe you're not that long in the journey, or you're confused because you're not really seeing them. You see how this twin flame is like almost behind her, like really watching out for her. Yeah, your twin flame is protecting you, Padawan. This is what I see, especially here with the, yeah, they're like with you. Their higher self is always with you. This is interesting because, you know, when I was saying, when I started my channel, I said that my divine counterpart is always with me. And it's true. And many people did not understand because they thought, well, you have your own higher self. No, my own higher self is not with me. I have my higher self from my divine counterpart with me. Isn't that interesting? And that's how, you know, you also have different readings from reader to reader. You know, it depends on what your, you know, who is with you and who's protecting you. And this is very gorgeous to see. So it's almost the same in your case, my pile 1. So let's see. We have the heart card. So I want to, last one, I want to open this card. And I didn't even see it's 20 minutes, but I think this reading is very gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I told you, there's a lot of passion. Oh, it's German? I thought I had an English deck. Okay. Now I have to translate. Okay. It says, you can trust your twin flame. It says, you know, this is a German saying. It means throw all your worries overboard, meaning like when you're in a boat, throw all your worries away, let yourself sink into my arms. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel there is a lot of sexual chemistry also, and because your higher self is like with you, I feel there, you know, this nearness, this closeness of you two is very like you're almost one. You can feel your twin flame with you. Yeah, especially at night when you're sleeping. I think, I don't think you have problems sleeping because it feels like they're with you all the time. Yeah, isn't it gorgeous? You could also meet up in 5D for the, you know, the 5D experiences of these astral meetings with twin flames. This is possible. Yeah, so you could have these sexual meetings with your twin flames. What is it called? There's a special thing. I don't know what is it called. I've like, it's out of my mind right now. But you guys know what it is. So you could dream a lot about your twin flame. Wow. This is gorgeous. I really love this. I really love this. But I don't think you have, like, there's no communication in real life. Like, this is all via telepathy, via clairvoyance, via signs. Yeah, it's all through third things. It's and your mind. There is no communication here in 3D. That's what I said. That's why this key is here. Okay, very gorgeous, my Padawan. I hope you really love this reading. That was a very long reading, but I love it. I love this reading very much because it gives us insights on how this is possible to communicate with our twin flames, yeah, and how this works. Very beautiful. So this is all what I'm having, my pile 1. My name is Purple. Welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time, guys, please subscribe. It would mean a lot. And I want to, you know, let our little flamey community grow. So please subscribe and like the video, okay? See you guys. Bye. Hello, my pile 2. Welcome to your reading. This reading is so gorgeous. I already spoke like half an hour for pile 1, so I think we're also speaking half an hour. So you chose the flower key. Do you see how this key doesn't even have a lock? Like where you put this in? Like there is not even a key on there. Look, like the other keys, they have like a thingy you put in the door. You see this here? This is the key from pile 3. And look at this, there is nothing. There's like this dot. Like how do you open this? Is it always open? It might be always open. This is interesting. It's like you already opened the door. So this means your twin flame knows you in 3D. Definitely, guys, you definitely met your twin flame. Either you've been in a relationship and you're in separation right now, okay, with your twin flame, or this is someone who knows of you if you haven't met. But there's definitely, like, you opened the door already. Like there is no lock and the door is open. This is interesting. Let's see how this works. So we have the a beautiful card. I will open this heart card at the end. Then we have you and your twin flame, how your couple dynamic is functioning. I will open this at the end as well. The thing is, if I put this aside, we'll see how you communicate with your twin flame. So now it's the important thing that's coming. So we have Wheels of Light. Wow. You communicate through meditation. Yeah, because this is the typical meditation pose. Yeah. So you and your twin flame communicate via the chakras. You see the base chakra, the sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye, and what's the purple one called? Crown chakra. Yeah, the most important one. That's a communication with spirit. But you communicate through all the chakras. So for you, it's important to have a healthy body. Yeah, you communicate also through your body, through your whole being. Your but not with the mind. It's through your body. So your body is very important. Your body is part of this light astral being. This is interesting because I feel here, pile 2, that your body is similar to your body as a soul. That's why I think your twin flame recognizes you when they see your body. They immediately have things where if you have met your twin flame before, they've seen your body, there's something that they told you about your body, or there's something where they said, oh, I recognized you, or you have exactly the body that I imagined you to have, or you tick all their boxes when it comes to the body, okay? Because this is how you communicate with your twin flame. Like they recognize your body. Like everything about you in your body. You know, sometimes we don't recognize our twin flames, but when we look into their eyes, we recognize them because we recognize their soul. But here, it's like your twin flame sees you and they see you. They don't have to be even with you. They see your body and they immediately recognize you. And they say, that's my twin flame. I can see that. This is what happens most of the times, for example, in celebrity twin flames. When people say to a celebrity and they're not the Lulu, you know, because not all the people who say this are the Lulu. Some of them actually are right about this, you know. And this is how you know, because you hardly meet your celebrity and can look them in the eye and say, oh yeah, you're my twin flame, you know. Or you hardly have a meeting or a one-night stand or a relationship where you can say this, or you know, you immediately recognize each other. No, you can already see from far away because you don't need the key. The key is already their body. That's why there is no key. And also the flower. How many petals does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, like pile 1. 7 is very important. Yeah, and it's also the number of the chakras, right? That's crazy, right? It's also the number of the chakras. So you communicate with all of your body, we can say, okay? So let's read it. It says, as humans, we're continually seeking new sources of enlightenment, often searching within one of the sacred locations all over the world. By appreciating the nature of your wheels of light, chakras, you will soon realize that your body is also a temple. And that's what I said, right? We all have a physical body as well as a spiritual body. Within the spiritual body, there are energy centers. Imagine them as beautiful wheels of moving spiritual light. There are 7 major chakras as well as minor ones that play an important function in your physical and spiritual life, with each corresponding to an endocrine gland in your body. During the early stages of your psychic and mediumship development, it's important to focus on these 7 main centers. Gaining a deeper knowledge and understanding of your chakras will assist you with your spiritual development and benefit your overall well-being. These wheels of light are receptors for the universal source energy as well as psychic and mediumistic information. By learning about the chakras, you'll discover how they influence your physical body and how each one is linked to your specific psychic ability of clairsentience, clairvoyance, and clairaudience. So you could have all 3. Okay, so you could communicate with all 3 parts also with your twin flame. You should learn how to activate your chakras and how to balance them. A good practice to open your chakras is to breathe into them one at a time, working your way up from the base chakra to the crown chakra. Also, meditation is important for you, my pile 2. And what I'm also seeing is, the chakras are directly also parts of your spiritual body, but they are also part of your body. So for you, it's important to keep your body always in a good health. This is very important because also your twin flame communicates via signs of your body. For example, some routines could be synchronized, that there's a synchronization going on. For example, I have an example when I had, I always have headache, or I always had headaches when my twin flame was flying with the airplane. Yeah, so I always got headaches and I knew my twin flame was on the plane, right? Isn't it cool? So there are things like that. Or when you get sick, you know that your twin flame is not feeling well. Or, it's like your signs of the body immediately tell you that something is going on with your twin flame. And also I'm feeling that you can feel your twin flame very much in the heart chakra. Like you can feel their vibration, and you can feel when they, for example, when they have lust, like you get a lot of sexual energy then, and you get lusty too. Or when they not feel good, or when they're sad, you might even begin to cry and you don't even know why, because you were happy 1 minute ago and then you're like suddenly you begin to cry. It's like because you feel your twin flame. Yeah, you can feel their body. This is very important because this is how it works, right? Part 2 for you. And that's why they're always open. You don't need a key. You're like basically in each other's bodies. How gorgeous is that? So let's see, the Knight of Cups. This is, these cards mean how your twin flame, or when your twin flame is communicating with you. So this is affirmation. Like they send you a lot of loving energy. You will feel really loved. Like those are like romantic stuff that they're sending you. I don't know what they're doing, but you will receive affirmations. It's like they're raising their cup to you, they're sending you affirmations. The Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight in the deck. Yeah, the most romantic one. So there's a lot of, and I also feel words, and like you will feel so loved and giddy and happy, and I don't know, it's this feeling of being in love that you will feel in your body, and your twin flame is not even there, and you're so happy. And like when you fall in love, this is how what they can do from far away. This is how they can do that. So for example, if you have butterflies in your stomach and you feel so loved and you don't even know because you don't have someone in real life, you're single, and you're like, what is going on? Why am I feel like I'm in love, but you don't have a love interest, or there's no one there? And you're like, what the F is going on? You know, why am I so giddy and loved? It's because your twin flame is sending you this. Then we have the moon. Yeah, a lot of emotions. They communicate with you through emotions. Yeah, especially when you have lost your way, your twin flame is always coming. Like when you're sad, they're always with you. They're sending you especially like affirmations when you're sad, what I see here, or when you, a lot of subconscious things also with the moon, okay? So it's like when you face your shadow side, because the moon also says, you know, in your twin flame journey, when you face your shadow side, you know, you walk through the dark night of the soul, your twin flame is always there and sending you beautiful affirmations, loving words. You will feel so loved. I don't know, loving words. It's like, you know, when you look on the internet and someone is like, and you see like a poem or something, and you read it, and you think, ah, that was beautiful. It might be your twin flame that just sent this, you know, through another person. That's how it works. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Oh my gosh. Like, look how they give you the cup. It's like you really, like the Queen of Cups is also the one that feels their twin flame. Like you feel every emotion of your twin flame. Like this is so emotional. Like when I see this is emotion, 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 and subconscious thoughts. So it's like your twin flame is in your body. Okay, Pal 2. This is like with a flower especially. It's like you guys are open to each other. And what I'm seeing here especially is that you will feel like every emotion. When there's anger on their side, when there's love, you know, even when they're making love to someone else, like if they are with someone, you feel that. Like you feel everything. You feel when they are angry at someone. You feel when they are stubborn. You feel every emotion. Like this is like every emotion you receive. And that's why it's important that you meditate and that you know which emotions are yours and which emotions are from your twin flame, so you can decipher that. Because sometimes, especially when our twin flame, you know, when they experience emotions we don't want, for example, that, you know, when what I was saying with the flight, jet lag, for example, that's not a nice emotion. I don't want to have like all the jet lag from my twin flame, you know. So first I was, you know, when I experienced this, it's not there anymore because I'm more advanced in the journey now, and I also have a different journey now. So it's very interesting how this is also going away. It's so interesting. I'm so like, this is what always amazes me in this whole journey. It's like it changes, you know. And also these things. And first I didn't know, why do I have like headache? Why do I have this jet lag feeling? I did not go anywhere. There's nothing where I could have gotten a headache from. So when I figured that out, that it's actually not my headache, but you know, then you know how to block it or how to cope with it, that it goes away faster, okay? But if you don't know, you have the problem that all these emotions, because they're floating through your body, and all these emotions are there and you have to express them somehow. And it's very hard if you don't know like how to do that, how to control this here, Pal 2. This is very important. This twin flame has to learn how to control these emotions inside of your body. Yeah, you really need to be strong because every emotion is flowing through your body, every emotion of your person. And this is vice versa. This is not that you're the only one. Your twin flame is the same. Yeah, this is how you exchange energy. That's why you know how they're feeling. That's how you know what's going on within your twin flame journey. Okay, so here it's very important that you work on yourself and you know how to block it, and you also know how to distinguish your energy and their energy, okay? So it could go the wrong way, you know. Imagine if they have depression and you don't know if it's your depression or their depression, you know. This is very important as well. Okay, so let's see now the card of your union and how you guys look. Wow, look at, I told you they're seeing you. I definitely think if you, I mean, she's having a poster of this guy on her wall. Like this is definitely, I feel, a celebrity or someone famous. That's why, you know, when I saw this, I was immediately thinking on my own journey. That's why I said this with the chat, like, but definitely you guys are synchronized by the body. Yeah. And that's why I think your twin flame has recognized you, because they're watching you from the picture. You see, this is not you watching them. You already know who this is as well. Of course, you know, you have a picture on your wall. So you definitely know who this is. Love, isn't that beautiful? Number 28. So that's number 10. That's Wheel of Fortune. I feel you're very fortunate, part 2, because your twin flame has found you and you have found your twin flame. This is very beautiful to see. So you guys know of each other, even if they're famous. Okay, they might not be able to make a move on you because you know, he's still only in the poster. There's nothing in 3D here. You know, we don't see any 3D thingy. We only see here, like, she baked something, right? I don't see this as voodoo because I don't believe in voodoo. But we see here the wine. Yeah, this is like the emotion, you know. You even feel anger. You feel every emotion. Both of you do, you know. Both of you do. But most of all, we see how this is love. Like, every cup is filled. Like, he brings a cup. She has the cup. It's like he's coming towards her also. You know, your twin flame is coming. When you're having a hard time, Divine Feminine, your twin flame is immediately there and sends you affirmation of some kind. And I also see that your twin flame recognized you immediately by your body. They don't need to have other things like looking in your eyes or something. They have seen you. They could even have seen you in a crowd. They immediately knew that you're the one. Because that's what I see here with the wheels of light. They see the light shining and they can compare it to theirs. It's like one thing. That's why you don't need a key, right? You don't need a key. There is no door here because it's open. Oh, how beautiful. Really love this, guys. Very gorgeous energy. Also here, it's like, you know, you might be in a shell, but your person, because you know, you could be someone that is like, because of all these emotions, you know, you guys, both of you are very emotional people. You could be water signs. Both of you could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you know, 2 water signs, but it doesn't have to be. The moon is Scorpio. One of you could be Scorpio, but Scorpio energy is also very important here. Scorpio is 8th house. You know, there's a lot of sexual tension here, a lot of sexual energy, a lot of you guys can fulfill each other's darkest desires. Okay, I want to say that because I know I'm not really familiar with astrology. Please excuse this. I wanted to learn this, but at the moment I can't, you know. But I really want to learn this. I really want to study astrology too, because I think it's important in divination as well, so I can have more complex insight into the thing. But what I know is this: Scorpio is the ruler of the 8th house, right? And by that, by the 8th house, this is all about your fulfillment of your darkest desires, right? As well, and also about the shadow sides that you have to go through. Like the Lilith side, I heard, you know. So this is very nice. It's like you're very fulfilled, especially if we're talking about intimacy, and like I'm talking about sexual intimacy. You can really fulfill each other's wishes. It's like once you do that, like once you meet up in the physical and you have this physical intimacy with each other, I don't think you ever want something else. Both of you. That's what I see with the chakras as well, you know, Kundalini and the awakening of the Kundalini when you two are together, right? This is very beautiful. Wow. This would be a waste. Like if you guys never meet, this would be like really bad. So I hope this works. So let me see. Okay, let's get this card. And I haven't turned it around, so let's see. We have, oh my gosh, it says romantic love. Amor's arrow has, what do you say, has striked? Amor's arrow has striked. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. So this is really love. We have, look at how many words of love are here. We have romantic love, we have love, we have, you know, that your bodies are connected. We have love here, we have love here, we have the moon in the middle. That means that you're very connected also by dreams. You could have a lot of dreams about your person, but not even in a sexual way. Even I see in 3D that, you know, this fulfillment would be crazy. But what I'm seeing here is that you have very romantic dreams. I'm not seeing sexual dreams, to be honest with you. I feel you have very emotional dreams, like meeting up and having conversations of love, and you know, you guys supporting each other with love. And that's why it's love, and it's romantic love. Love is really here on the subconscious, really much highlighted by the universe. You know, this is very sexual in the 3D here. Maybe that's why they keep you apart. Maybe that's why you guys are still apart, because what I'm seeing here is in 3D it's very sexual, but in dreams and in your mind it's so romantic. It's like love, love, lovey-dovey-doo. You know, I love when I can talk about this. That's why also there's no key. You guys are open to each other, but when you meet up in 3D, oh my gosh, that will be very explosive. That's all I'm saying. So my guys, my part 2, I hope you like this reading. Please sign up to my channel if you're here for the first time. My name is Purple. I'm very happy if, you know, more flamies are coming. We need to, you know, how do you say, to get the twin flame community together. Okay, so yeah, please like the video, please comment, and I'm saying goodbye. I really love this reading. Very gorgeous. Okay, see you guys. Bye. Hello, my pile 3. It's getting dark outside. I hope we can still, you can see still within the lighting here I have. I hope this lighting is still working, because my daylight here in my room is getting very dark, so the overall lighting of the whole video is becoming a little bit dark. So, but I hope it's still working out. You know, I didn't know I was talking so long in this reading, but it's really so gorgeous, guys. This reading is one of the most beautiful I've done. I should do them often. They're so gorgeous. Okay, so you chose the seahorse key. There's something about feelings here with a seahorse that's underwater. Okay. So very fitting to our decoration. I love when this happens. Okay. I can't really tell you something about your communication. All I'm seeing is that's very flowing. Your communication goes back and forth very fast. So I definitely think that you have a high telepathy. Something that is unusual. Like, I really feel that this is not like in the other piles, the normal twin flame clairvoyance and everything. I feel your conversation could be even in 3D, because it's flowing and it's really fast. And I see them dancing, these thingies in the sea. So I see you guys like dancing together with communication. I mean, we're talking about how you communicate with your twin flame. This is all about communication, this reading. So I see that your communication is dancing. So you could know each other in 3D, okay? We'll see. So this is at the end. This is the last card we're looking at. And then this is your twin flame union. Okay, we will look also at the end. I will put this here. But when I put this away, we will see how you guys communicate with your twin flame. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. We will look at these later on. So how you communicate, pile 3. So let's see what this is. Wow. With cards and hands. And healing. Wow. I like that. Time to heal. This is interesting. You definitely communicate with hand signs. Maybe with like sign language? I don't know, but sign language is important here. Maybe you have signs. Yeah, I mean through signs. And with the hand, guys, I'm thinking definitely that you communicate with signs in the 3D as well. And this is not signs from spirit. This is signs from the real 3D person here. This is like, it's also giving healing. You know, it could be that, for example, your twin flame is watching this reading as well. You know, you could communicate through tarot, yeah, everything what you do with your hands, writing, like everything what you do with your hands. It could be even be poems or writings, letters, you know, what else we do with our hands, everything what we do with our hands. I feel a lot of writing and a lot of words that are written down, like written down communication. I'm also hearing. But let's read this, okay? And it says, time to heal. Self-healing is an extremely important daily routine in your development as a medium. When practicing mediumship, you need to be in your best heart-centered space to create a clear, authentic communication. Find a quiet space, turn your mind to focus within. Ask yourself, what is my body, heart, and soul seeking right now? Is it intuitively feeling the need for healing on a mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual level? And I feel this is like you're communicating on all those levels. It's like both of you are healers. Both of you are. That's what I said. You guys are dancing together. You know, it could be that the two of you are like tarot readers, or, you know, both of you do something with your hands, some kind of dance with your hands. You know, it could be that you're writing music, or you're writing letters to each other, or, you know, you're writing actually WhatsApp messages, you know, so that means that you're communicating in real time. I even feel real 3D communication, because with the hand, that's 3D. That's not spirit. That's your 3D twin flame communicating with you. So this could mean that either, you know, your twin flame and they could write you via, you know, internet, online, I'm feeling, or it could be something that they're giving you via spirit, some kind of communication that you are given. For example, that you see a poem that's not written by them, but you immediately know when you read the first lines, oh, that one is from my twin flame. Yeah, so they could give you something via spirit as well. Whether you choose to do body work, energy healing, a walk in nature, yoga, or just a quiet meditation. See, all of these things. These can all be ways of self-healing to balance the body, mind, and soul. If you pick this card at random, let this be a clear sign that it's time to honor you. See, they do things for you. It's like when you see something and you feel it's from your twin flame, it really is. Here's a longer technique you can use for some self-healing. Sit in a quiet spot for a few meditative minutes, close your eyes, and take a few relaxing breaths. Imagine you're being showered with loving, healing white light from the universe. Allow the gentleness of this light to wash away the emotional residue in your aura. Breathe this light into your body and let it permeate all the cells of your being. Sit in this space as long as you need to feel energetically refreshed. Offer gratitude to this healing opportunity as you ground your body, mind, and soul with a few more deep breaths. Yeah, I really feel that you feel even they touch you. I don't know if you feel them, that they can touch you spiritually. I don't know, but I'm feeling this whole communication here, pile 3, is different than in the other two piles. In the other two piles, I felt spirit a lot. Here, I'm feeling 3D person, the 3D twin flame, that they're really talking to you. It's like, you know, they could write you a mail, or they could write you an SMS, like a message, or that you're in real 3D communication, because that's how I'm feeling. This is not only 5D anymore. This is like they're sending you like in sign language. They're like making signs, or they're showing you signs in 3D, and they're actually showing them to you because they know you. You understand what I mean? So this is definitely a twin flame that knows you, okay? And they're sending you signs. Well, it could be via spirit as well. But then it's spirit, like in the other piles, you know, when you, like, for example, if you open the internet and you read something and you think of your twin flame while you're reading it, and you think, oh my gosh, that sounds like my twin flame. Yeah, that could be things from spirit. But here they're like actually, let's say you go to their Instagram and you watch them and they post a picture and they do something with their hands like a sign, or you know, they put something in the picture where you immediately recognize. It's something like a secret language between the two of you. But in 3D, this is not only from spirit. You guys know each other. I'm always asking when this happens, why are you not together, you know? That's always my question. Like, when you know each other and you have such a special bond, like why are you separated? That's the thing. I'm still trying. Well, I know the spiritual answer to that. But, you know, those are things that I still try to understand, because I know how special that bond is, and I'm always trying to understand what keeps the twin flame away. You know, if they know of such a bond and they give you secret signs, like why are they not meeting with you? You know, are they constantly running? Are they like constantly in fear of such a connection? Are they overwhelmed by the specialty of it? Are they overwhelmed by the rareness, or what's going on? You know, why are they just doing signs and not like really coming and talking to you and having real-time conversations? You know, that's the mystery I still figure out with spirit. So let's see. I'm not reading reversals, okay? Yeah, look again. We have the magician with the hand. They're definitely doing some magic with their hands. Can you feel them? Like, can they touch you via spirit? I mean, there exist twin flames. I feel that maybe you feel when they touch you, or you feel when they touch themselves, you know? Interesting. Yeah, because this is all about physical touch as well. So you might feel their embrace, or you might feel warm, yeah? Because we see the lighting here. I also see that they send you signs. Look at this. There are like different things, different cups, and it's almost as if this magician is pointing you in the right direction, like when you're confused. So I feel this twin flame is directly communicating with you when you're confused. And it's like they feel that. They feel that in 3D, and then they're like posting a picture and making signs or something. Then we have death. Interesting. I mean, the death card is all about transformation, right? The death card is, I'm trying to think what they're doing. They feel like when you guys, I feel like when you guys are transforming, it sounds like Transformers. When you guys are going into new chapters in your journey, I feel that you are blocked. I feel with the death card that spirit is putting a blockage in. And when, you know, when you're confused, they like sending you signs via, could be also that they're sending this via spirit, because we see here the sky. So they're like sending you signs, you know, they send you a butterfly, or when you're out of money problems, they could send you money, or they send you signs of a rainbow in order to guide you. Or like a cat, they show you signs via animals. You know, I feel this magician can do many things with his hands. This is like a very handy like person. They can do a lot of things with their hand. And you probably love the hands. Beautiful. Like, hands are very important for this twin flame couple here. And I feel they're like advising you. I don't know, this comes through as advice here, that you're watching them and they give you advice. Maybe they are a tarot reader and you watch them, or you know, they give some kind of advice. Could be a life coach. Like, I see this in 3D. I feel that you're watching your twin flame in 3D giving advice to other people, and you watch them as well. Yeah, it could be that they're sending you signs via their spiritual self as well. But I'm also seeing this because I was thinking about 3D a lot. And I feel that if you guys, this could also be spirit, that sometimes you guys doing too much in 3D. That spirit is coming in and saying, moment, one moment, this is not allowed. I don't know what you're doing, guys, but I feel that sometimes you are too much into each other with your hands. I don't know what that means. Maybe you're too much into each other's business. So that Spirit is saying, one moment. This is your journey and this is your journey. The star. You're definitely watching each other. I see that. Like, you watch them and they watch you. And both of you are healers. Both of you are healers. So definitely I see both of you are in your soul journey. Both of you are giving advice to other people. Both of you are healing other people with whatever you guys doing. This is what we can see very much. This is about healing. So I feel that the signs you're getting is via their work. That's what it is. Whatever they're doing as their soul work. Yeah, because I'm a reader. So if I would be pile 3, my twin flame would watch me. Yeah, if I would choose this pile. Or, you know, if this is your twin flame, they might be an artist, they might be a star, and you're watching them. And this is how you connect. And they know this in 3D, and you know this. This is interesting. Because I feel this is vice versa. And I feel, as I said with this horse, that you're dancing this together. So you know of each other. I definitely feel so. I feel that the masculine here is a highly, like a power manifestor. Like he can manifest everything into his life. So it might be a star. It might be someone famous. I definitely see this. Your twin flame could be someone famous, yeah. They could work with their hands as well, whatever you can do with hands. Artist, a painter, like a, you know, someone that does anything with hands. They could also be a builder, you know, when you build something with hands. But then you watch them, you see them. And there's something here about the death. I feel when you're doing too much in 3D, Spirit is intervening, because I saw that happening already as well. Like if you do too much, like your twin flames, I don't know why this is not allowed. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the journey, but I have seen Spirit come stepping in a lot of times. When you're like too much into the journey and it's dangerous for, I don't know for what though. Because, I mean, of course, it could be that your twin flame is famous. And then, you know, maybe Spirit is intervening because it's too early for the journey to come together. I don't know. But I've seen Spirit doing these things when you get too close in 3D. And the journey is not there yet. Okay, then Spirit is intervening. That's what I'm thinking. Spirit is like keeping the boundaries because... I see here are no boundaries in 3D and 5D anymore, guys. You guys know of each other. That's definitely clear. But it's like, you know, your twin flame could go onto a plane or hop onto a train and come to you. So definitely you have either met up with this person in 3D, you know of them, you have already had a relationship with this person. This is definitely someone, this could also, what the death card means, that you already had a life with this person. That means not a past life or something, but you already met them. You've already been intimate with them, because we see her naked. So it could be, it doesn't have to be. With the nakedness, it could also mean that you guys are so intertwined, like when you're naked, they can touch you, or, you know, you feel them touching you even if they're not there. There's a lot of physical touch here, or a lot of erotic touch. If you guys have not met, it's like almost as if they can touch you in 3D. It's very erotic for them, because I feel it's the masculine. Like they almost can feel you when they reach out. I don't think you do, Divine Feminine, because she's like in her element, like she's not even recognizing this. I feel that you are very much in your healing state, Divine Feminine. You're very much doing your soul work. You're concentrated on your own journey. I feel that you communicate via Spirit here, signs, and that you watch them, and you know this is enough for you. But I feel you're masculine. They have like a touch. This is so interesting. Like if they reach out, or if they look at pictures of you and they can almost feel you. Wow, wonder how that feels like. Maybe that's why Spirit is intervening, you know, because I don't know what magic they can do by that. Or wouldn't that be interesting? But maybe the masculine here, the divine masculine, can do like really magic with their hands so you could feel it, and Spirit is intervening so that the boundaries between 5D and 3D are, you know, because I said that you're doing this dance together underwater. That's like in secret. Spirit is not, you know, always there to watch. It's like a parent, you know, the Spirit here, this death card. It's like, you know, when the parents come and you know, they find you doing unholy things with each other, and they're like, no. And I mean, not in this way that like if you have a boyfriend and you meet up at your home and you still live with your parents. That's what I mean, you know. Like those of you who had this when they were younger, you know, when you live in the same house with your parents and you have a boyfriend, you're old enough to have your own apartment, but you can't afford it or for some reason, you know, and then the parents come in a very, not so nice moment. And then, you know, that's how I feel like Spirit is a lot of times. Like they're catching you up in moments that should not be, where the boundaries between 3D and 5D are intertwining. Spirit is catching you a lot of times because you guys are not caring about this. You want to dance together. I feel the masculine's very powerful. They have a lot of energy. Yeah, it might even be that they can touch you through the veil and you would feel that, or they feel that. Wow, that's a powerful couple here. Wow. This is very powerful. Let's see more. This is very interesting. So let's see. This is the couple card. Oh my gosh, there's the death card again. It's like Spirit is right behind you. Wow. But I said this is the couple. So let's see. One of you could have Scorpio in your chart. Or, you know, number 36 could be important. Number 9 could be important. Hole in the soul. There's a hole. You guys are slipping through a hole from Spirit. I really feel that. I feel like the masculine can transform this stuff, because I see this masculine here with their hands. They can open, yeah. It's like the masculine can open, not holes, like that sounds even funny. The masculine could open, yeah, like, they are very powerful, the masculine here. They can walk through barriers, I'm feeling here. And they can, you know, they can like really make things happen in like if the 3D masculine says they want to send you a gift via 5D, like a spiritual sign, it will immediately manifest. This is like the magician, a powerful manifester, and this is why they're shown as death, because they can transform. They can transform. This is a powerful masculine. That's what I'm feeling. So Spirit has to look over you guys, because like you would be in union like immediately. I feel Spirit is putting a lot of things in between you. I feel Spirit is like really making this masculine confused so that they're not using their, you know, we always say Spirit is in our favor. Yes, but no journey is like, you know, when twin flames are too powerful, Spirit is also stepping in, because no twin flame couple should be too powerful to overpower Spirit. Like everything, as we know, goes according to divine timing. But I feel here the divine masculine has some kind of power. They can transform and they can slip through. I don't know if they can travel in time or, you know, whatever they can. This is a very powerful bond. They can do something to reach or to touch the divine feminine. Hole in the soul. Yeah, they can, like, I don't know if they can speed up timing or delay timing, or they can do something, I'm feeling here, with their hands, what they're doing. That's how you communicate also. I feel you communicate in many different ways with this masculine through many different signs, and the signs are through 5D and the signs are in 3D. So definitely you guys are further in the journey than any other twin flame couple, because you are like the power manifester. You're like the power magician. I also feel that the divine masculine is very much into your body. Like they're fascinated by your body. They want to touch you all the time. And I feel that you really love their hands, and you're really into the divine masculine features, like their physical features. They are into yours too. And this masculine can really, like we see here, him transforming. Like he can, in order to protect you, in order to be for you there, they can transform. This is like an angel. Wow, this is beautiful. Especially when you're feeling sad, they're coming. It's like always when you're not feeling good, and you can feel them and you can talk to them, and it's like they're always there. You know, it's like they can, what is it called? What I'm always saying, teleport. It's like they can teleport immediately to you. And that's what Spirit's not wanting. Spirit is saying, well, don't teleport, you know. I don't know what they teleport. Their hands maybe? Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be fun? What is this even? This is so cool. I love this. I also feel that they, you know, your person gives you a lot of hope. Like, you know, if everything is dead, like if everything is not working, your twin flame comes in and gives you hope again. I feel that you're never out of hope, my Pile 3. You're always hopeful. You're always, you know, this healing. You're always healing. You never have a problem with falling too dark into a hole. Yeah, they always, like your person's always coming and saving you and keeping you out of holes. In whatever way that's possible, you know. Wow, this is gorgeous. Wow, very powerful masculine, by the way. So let's see. Let's read the last card. And it says, oh, timing. I said, oh my effing God. I knew it. I knew it. It says, yeah, it says, give things time, because you cannot, that's a German saying again, that if you want something really much, you cannot manipulate things in order to get it. Okay, it speaks of timing. This is the German word for time. So I definitely think you guys can bend timing. You can travel through timing, like in the 5D. I don't know how that works, but that's so cool. Wow, you definitely can bend timing. Wow, this is amazing. I love this. Both of you are very, very powerful healers. Yeah, very powerful healers. Pile 3, I love this. Yeah, but Spirit is stepping in. Okay, Spirit is always watching this, because you can, like, you can manipulate a lot of things if you want to. What numbers do we have? The star is number 17, number 13, number 7, number 9. Wow. Yeah, you definitely communicate within the boundaries with your divine counterpart. You also, yeah, I feel whatever your soul work is, you guys watch each other and you guys are healing through that. You know, you heal through the work of the other person as well. Like your masculine is healing through your soul work, and you're healing through their soul work. This is really interesting. I love this. Okay. So I hope I could give you a lot of insight into your journey, Pile 3. And yeah, my name is Purple. Welcome to my channel. I hope we can find more flamies. That's why I'm always saying, please sign up to the channel. Please watch more readings. You know, there are also old readings of mine on this channel. It's everything about this twin flame journey. So please watch it, okay? So this is all what I'm having, my Pile 3. I hope you like this reading, you know. Take good care. Bye. Hello, my flamies, Pile 4. You chose the O. or the circle. This is like a big key, like this lock where this key goes in. This door must be very big. Look at this lock. This is like a big door that you guys are opening. Interesting. So let's see. This is the card at the end. I will show you. Yeah. So I always open this card at the end. And this is here, this card of you as a couple. And this is how you communicate with your person. Wow. And let's get grounded. This is interesting. I feel you get a lot of signs through spirit in the 3D. Yeah, when you're out and about, when you're taking time for yourself. I see that your twin flame communicates with you with colors and with like animals that you're seeing, like butterflies, or this is like a dragonfly. This dragonfly stands for patience, okay? But it's something where you're seeing this along the way, you know, when you're out in nature, and it's signs from spirit. It could also be that you're communicating when you're alone in nature, like not when you're with people, because I see this person here hiking alone. Yeah, you're walking there, you're looking at the flowers. It's like when you are alone. That's when they communicate via spirit with you. It's almost as if you're looking, like this looks also almost like an eye, but without the eye. It's like you have to see in 3D, right? You have to really look. It's like if you're walking, like no one sees these signs. It's only a communication between you and your divine counterpart, you know, between you and your twin flame, where you really walk along and you see things. But if someone else would walk with you, they don't see the things. You know, they would look at the flowers and think, okay, they're pretty. But they would not think, because they are color purple, they're talking with me about the crown chakra or through the crown chakra. Yeah, it's only you see those signs. That's why the eye without the eyeballs is here. It's other people don't see this. It's only you. Let's read also what it says. It says, when you're working with spirit on a medium mystic level, you're vibrating at an altered state of awareness. Yeah, you have to be aware of those signs. And I think you are. Like other people would think you're crazy when you say, oh, look, that's a sign from my twin flame. They just sent me a butterfly, a white one. That's a sign from my twin flame. And then maybe you look at the watch, at the clock, you know, maybe you also have like a timing, but you receive those signs, you know, like numbers and animals, and when you're outside, and it's like only you can see the signs, and then you know exactly what it means. It says it's important to remain grounded in your work as a medium, as this will strengthen your connection with spirit, enabling you to deliver clear, evidential, and concise communication. If you find yourself overly emotional, struggling to remain in the present, focusing on the future or the past, or just feeling constantly tired, then it's time to get grounded. Try this. Take a calm, meditative breath into your root chakra. As you breathe into this area, notice how present you instantly feel. Yeah, it's in the present. Like they don't communicate in the future or they send you signs. They send you signs in the present, and you always feel that this is like a present from spirit, you know. You're always saying, oh my gosh, you know, this is like the present my twin flame just gave me. As you continue this focused breathing routine, all thoughts of the future or past should start to diminish and disappear. Keep breathing as you remain in this moment of now. You see how this is all about the present and the now? I also feel when you don't write down the signs that you forget them. Because there are so many. I feel like here in this case, part 4, you get a lot of signs. And if you don't write them, it's like they're looping through the hole and you forget them and you don't remember them. Because I'm feeling you really have to focus and journal those things. Yeah, I'm feeling that you have to journal part 4. If you do not journal yet, please do that. It helps you, you need to ground the thoughts. It's like when you see a butterfly, you write down what you thought in that moment. Because if you keep on hiking, you know, and you just saw this dragonfly and you thought about something, about your twin flame in that moment, but 4 hours later you've forgotten about this. So it's important to always keep a journal with you, to write that down. Yeah, I'm feeling here this is like, other people would say, oh, come on, calm down. This is nothing. It's just a butterfly that's flying around. But you're like, no, that's a communication, you know. But for most of the times you have to keep that to yourself. That's why there's only one. There are no people here, right? It's your communication. Yet regular practice with this simple breathing technique will also help build confidence and establishing and extending a stronger link with spirit. Other ways to become more grounded are to take a walk in nature, use aromatherapy, dance, practice yoga, or do body work. So you also communicate via working with your body. Anything that activates the physical body is a great way to ground the body, the mind, and the soul. With practice, by remaining grounded, it will change not only your work with spirit, but also all aspects of your life. So it's about your movement as well. I feel that you're talking or you're communicating with your twin flame also via your movements, via maybe dancing, via things like that. It's like you can really immerse into that whenever you're like outside and taking a walk. Yeah, maybe you're also a person, you love to walk in the evening, you know, let all your thoughts come through, and then you get a lot of signs. You see along the path that you're walking, you see like maybe numbers on cars or on streets, and you read things, you know. And when you take like a walk for an hour, you get like bombarded with signs from your twin flame. So I feel it's important for my path forward to keep journaling. Yeah, I feel that a lot of stuff gets lost, it's like through loops through the hole here. I feel this is like really a hole. Like if you don't write it down, it's like gone, you know. Let's see what spirit is communicating. Oh, you're the only pile that got 4. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. That's also a very grounded person. Yeah, you could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or your person, your twin flame could be. Yeah, again, she sits outside, right? You see her sitting outside. I definitely feel that you're not getting signs via sitting at home. This is like really being outside, walking, doing something with your body outside, maybe even practice or going to the gym. There's something here where you really are outside in nature. Yeah, you get signs outside, not inside. It's not that they flagger, like they make your light like shining, for example, like, you know, and then you say, okay, this is what this means. No, it's like through animals, through nature, you know, whatever. This is outside here a lot. Again, see, we have dance. You get a lot of signs through also being with friends, people, having celebrations, concerts. Yeah, those are events that happen outside, or that where you have to leave your house. Through other people. This could even be when you attend, for example, a wedding and you see a couple dancing, and then you get ideas, and this is how spirit is communicating. I definitely see through other people as well. I definitely see when you are outside, when you are out and about, when you are on parties. This is very strange because usually spirit is communicating, as I said, when you're alone. But here I see that spirit is communicating when you are alone in nature, or when you are celebrating and you are outside with friends, that spirit is using other people to deliver messages. Like, let's say an example. For example, a friend comes to you and talks about, you know, their new job, and that they, you know, they really love their new job, and you know, they're really happy, and like this friend comes to you and just talks about this. And the next day you're looking online and you're seeing your twin flame, maybe you know them, that because I feel here that you are also known to your twin flame. I feel this is already grounded in reality. This means that you either have been with your twin flame as a relationship already, that you were in a relationship, because this could mean this card as well. This is an ex of yours, or that you know your twin flame in 3D. And the moment you open up internet and you go to their site and you see that they just started a new job, it's like whatever is happening in the 3D with your twin flame, that's what's communicated. I feel that they communicate events of your twin flame to you. It's like you get signs in nature, yes. You get signs through other people, yes. But what they communicate is like events that happen in this twin flame's life. For example, when they go out and party, or when they are with their friends, you experience the same event. Yeah. This is like a mirroring of events, guys. A mirroring of 3D, of the 3D journey. This means this twin flame is communicating what they're doing through other people in your surrounding. Isn't that interesting? It's like you walk the same path. My path 4. This is really interesting. It's like when you start a new job, someone else is coming, or someone else is coming and talking to you. As I said, they just started a new job, and then you find out, my twin flame also just found a new job. Or when they're celebrating, or when they're at a concert, you also get an invitation, maybe to a wedding. You also dance there, and they just danced the night before at a wedding as well. So there are life events here that are exactly the same like in your case. This is what is communicated, and you get communication about their life either via signs from the universe. Yeah, it's about their crown, it's about their life. You definitely get this. And then we have the 4 of Swords. You could also dream of this, or there's no actual communication. The Swords is you can't know this. It's like you have no idea about their life. There is no communication. You're not talking to this twin flame. It could be that this is an ex, yeah. But what I'm seeing is here, you definitely don't know because you call them. It's other people that, it's like a mirror. That's what this also means. Yeah. Look at this. Doesn't it look like a mirror? It's like you look in the mirror and you do the same things on the same day. Yeah, it's like you go hiking and then the next day they go hiking, and you don't know this of each other. This is how you communicate with your twin flame. It's like you're looking into the mirror. You always know what they're doing. This here is no affirmation. This is no talking, because I have it here. This is no thoughts. You don't get thoughts of them in. You don't get feelings of them in. This is all 3D. And you get like a, how do you say that? You get like the immediate response to do something. It's, for example, you suddenly stand up and you need to go to the gym. And you have to train hard, and you don't even know why, because yesterday you were at the gym, for example. And then you find out your person was at the gym the exact time yesterday, and it's like you're getting impulses to do something in 3D, and you don't even know why. Or, for example, you get lust for ice cream, and you stand up and you go to an ice cream, or you drive to a supermarket in the middle of the night because you suddenly get the urge to eat ice cream, or to get a Red Bull and you don't have it at home, something like that. And immediately you know that your twin flame is doing the same thing, It's like you're getting impulses to do something in 3D, and that's when it happens. You immediately know that this is a mirror of your twin flame. They do the same at the moment, or some similar things, okay? Isn't that interesting? Wow. I always love how this has, like, so many different things, right? So many different things, how we communicate about our twin flame or with our twin flame. And that's how you communicate with them. You have similar lives in 3D. Like, it's almost like two lifelines walking side by side. And that's why walking side by side, right? When you meet your twin flame and you talk with them, it's almost as if they had the same life experiences. It seems as if they had the same, like if you meet up with them and you talk about your life, it's like you have parallel lifelines. You have parallel lifelines, you do the same things. You're not communicating about thoughts, you're not communicating about feelings. It's you get impulses to do the same things as they are in 3D. So let's look at your couple dynamic. Oh my gosh, yeah, it says courage. And then we have number 30, could be important. But we see here, he's like a hermit, your person could be a Virgo, but it doesn't have to be. Like your twin flame could be a Virgo, or you could be a Virgo, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, we have Pentacle energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But we also have fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and we have air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is like he's highlighting the path, you know, you see what they're doing. It's like you're watching them, what they're doing. Isn't that interesting? I feel you're a couple that has a lot of courage to try out new things. I feel you are like the adventurers. You're adventuring things together. That's why also the hiker here, you know. I feel in your twin flame journey, that's why the big door. Because both of you have to fit through. That's what I immediately got, you know, what I had in mind when I saw this big key here. It's like both of you have the same key. You're walking through the same door. You're doing the same things. You're walking the same trails. You're exploring. I feel both of you are explorers. Yeah. You're not mind workers. You're explorers. Both of you are really down to earth people. I think you and your twin flame are almost the same person. Yeah. But on different ends of the earth, maybe. Yeah. Maybe the water here, the ocean, is parting you. This is, I'm feeling here that this is, you guys are parted by an ocean. You live on different continents, I'm feeling, or in different worlds. Yeah. There's definitely an element of different worlds here, but parallel lines. It's almost as if you're highlighting the path for each other and you're trying out things. Like your twin flame is trying out a thing and then you're walking in their shoes. And then you're trying out things and they're walking in your shoes. It's really as if you guys are walking, you know, like walking the same path, only in different countries maybe. Isn't that interesting? And this is how you know that this is your twin flame later on in life. Like you meet them and they just tell you that, you know, I also feel that you're like entrepreneurs. You're always starting new things. You're going into new places. You're starting new things. You're definitely leaders. Yeah, I definitely see both of you as leaders, leading the path for each other and also for other people. This is two leader personalities that I'm having here. Definitely with the Queen of Pentacles. Both of you are sitting on a throne. Both of you are the same. Yeah, this feels like a soulmate here. That doesn't feel like a twin flame. There's no running or hiding. It's just that, no running and hiding, no running and chasing. No. I don't know, I said no running and hiding. It's like both of you could even be the same sex, okay? Could be two guys or two girls. That this is a not romantic twin flame. There are non-romantic twin flames on the planet. Yes, they exist, okay? For what reason? Well, not for a romantic one. Because I'm seeing here not really a romance situation. Yeah, there's nothing about feelings that is really like exchanged here. It's almost as if the two of you are walking the same path and could be two masculines even, you know, but supporting each other in the courage, so that you throw the courage energy to each other, so that every one of you is an entrepreneur, is following, not a following, but a leader, you know, leading in some kind of field. So I could imagine that you are two of the same sex and not in any kind romantic, maybe even just friends that like help each other on the path along the way. Because twin flames doesn't mean that it always has to be romantic. Twin flames could be, but it could also mean that you're crowning the path for each other, you know. Gorgeous. So let's see the heart. I mean, this is a romantic heart, but we're gonna see. See, there is no romantic couple on there. You see? I was wondering when this comes, because I was thinking here, look at this. This looks even like the grass he's walking on, you know, the ground he's walking on. You guys walking the same grounds, but it says for eternity, and it says respect the place in the other person in which the love is living. Respect the place in the other who is eternal. So it's like respect the place in each other where there is love living. Okay, so it could be that those are two guys even who have the same love interest. Isn't that interesting? So it could be two twin flame guys, but having the same love interest in another woman. This is as well interesting. So there is a third party here where you both might be interested. Or it's interesting, yeah. I mean, or it could be even like two guys and then, I mean, this is like 4 people, right? So it could be that the twin flame is actually 2 guys walking the same path in 2 different worlds and then meeting up, and each one is marrying their girl, you know. But the guys are the twin flames, you know, but they respect each other's place, where, you know, this is about respect to each other. This is beautiful. And I just said this because I was wondering now, because I got the love cards. I mean, those are lovey-dovey love cards. There is seldom a card where this is saying, you know, for eternity, respect the place in the other where love is living. Respect the place in the other which is eternal. This is crazy. Wow. And there are not many cards like this, so it could definitely be just friends here, or acquaintances, or just 2 people that never get to know each other, but they're on different sides of the world, walking the same path and supporting each other via spirit and science, you know, because you both go the same courage path. This is interesting. I very seldom have something like that, because on my channel I really have the romantic people here, you know. Or this could be that you guys are, you know, you guys were a couple, that you have broken up, and you cannot have a relationship again. It's like you're still respect each other, you know, you're walking your path, but you will never be a couple again, because this is telling me no romance. There is nothing here what is interchanged in the romantic sector. It's all about your courage and you're leading the field in some kind of way, and both of you going forward, both of you are grounded people, both of you are leaders in their field. Could be a divine feminine and a divine masculine, in 2 males and 2 females, or in a male and in a female who are friends, who are not in a romantic situation because either of a different sexuality even, you know. This could be as well. But I'm not seeing here like a very touchy thing where I would say immediately, oh my gosh, you guys, you, like in the other piles, like I think pile 2 or pile 3 was like so sexual, I think pile 2. But here there's like nothing of the sort, and that's why I was wondering, because I was, you know, I was getting the cards, I was, oh gosh, I mean, I have a lovey-dovey-do card here, and then we have this. How beautiful is that fitting? And that's why I'm always so you know, I find spirit like beautiful how they're talking. It's like all fitting in one direction, right? It's so beautiful. So I really love this, guys. Okay, that's how you communicate with your twin flame. You might be in a non-romantic twin flame connection where both of you are leading the field, you know, and you're grounding each other, and you're communicating via a mirror image of yourself. Yeah. This could be as well. So guys, I really hope you like this reading. Those are very long readings today, but I hope you really like it, because it's really, really beautiful. And I'm saying goodbye. See you next time. My name is Purple. Please subscribe if you're here for the first time. I want to find all our flamey friends, you know, so please subscribe, please like the video, please comment if you feel comfortable to do this. Yeah? Take care. Bye.